Okay, okay, all right, okay, 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 all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, okay, okay, all right. So I didn't. hmm, hmm, hmm. After that little tiny 12-second teaser like thing of like the next up on Netflix thing that they posted a little while ago, I thought it was a signal that Riot was gonna like start the hype cycle for Arcane season 2 slowly, right? Like there was like this a little teaser here, a little teaser there, a little bit of footage of like, oh, look what's coming to Netflix this fall. No, minute and a half trailer. Now, actually, right here, and I have not seen it yet because we're recording the reaction. I'm gonna record this reaction, the first reaction upon first seeing it. I'm not gonna do a ton of deep analysis of it because I'm gonna save that for a video over on the main channel. I think I'll do an animation breakdown for this trailer over on the main channel, and that's where I'll go into my extensive sort of nerd analysis, nerding out. Right now, we're just gonna watch it together for the first time, and then I'm gonna see what happens, and then then we'll see. Fucking Arcane season 2. Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Your council is dead.
Your council is dead. Okay, so Victor and Jace can't be dead. Jace can't be dead, certainly. Because that would be a weird way to end his story. It would be cool if like they literally went, no, like Jace dead. He died. That would be cool. Like that would be bold. That would make a lot of people very angry. Because that wouldn't be a satisfying conclusion to his story, but it would be big. Okay, so Vi stalking through the council chambers here. Oh, goddamn.
Wrath must be met with wrath.
Right, Mel Medarda then. Like Ambessa Medarda, right? She's talking to Mel here. Your council is dead. Wrath must be met with wrath. She's talking to Mel. Mel is alive. Surely. Or else she's talking, maybe Mel is dead, and then they're talking to Jace, and Ambessa wants revenge for the death of her daughter, and then Jace also wants revenge, and that's what's going to push. Ooh, could be either one. But yeah, Noxian invasion does seem to be kind of confirmed here. So would that be a Noxian warship, or is that like a Hextech war zeppelin? Like, this to me does look like Noxus is going to play a role here. Like, Noxus is going to show up, all these soldiers. Then we have a bunch of Piltover cops behind them, which sort of signals to me there's an alliance going on, or some kind of collaboration between the Piltover enforcers and the Noxian people.
You will have justice.
Ah, the Hextech rifle. There's that shot. Okay, so those would be... I mean, the green trails is sort of the signifier of Chemtech, usually. But it's also the trail that was associated with the firelights in Season 1. Nope, those are Chemtech, Chemtank brutes. Okay. Ooh, wrecked.
I will lead a strike team into Zorn with 3 objectives.
Okay, what objectives? Kill Jinx?
Locate Jinx.
Locate.
Dismantle Shimmer.
Dismantle Shimmer. Okay, so Singed is gonna be a major player here. He's still gonna be producing Shimmer, but maybe he's producing it for Jinx now, or for some other reason. Who knows why Singed is even doing all this? Ah, there she is. There's our girl.
And
Oh, I like him. Look at that little rat man. He was a Chem Baron in Season 1 also, was he?
neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
That's a shrine to Jinx. Oh dear.
To Silco.
That looks like a Noxian hand signaling an attack. Oh, that kid is, Oh, so they're gonna... Is she gonna have a fight with him? Looks that way. Hey, Echo. Jinx as a liberator.
My sister is gone.
What did you just say, Vi?
Is gone. My sister is gone.
Okay. She's got her goggles now. My sister is gone. Okay. All right. That's kind of a big thing coming from you, Vi. Are you giving up on her? Ah, Warwick. Vander's coming back. Presumably, Singed will have been working on reviving him.
This has to end. Jinx!
Finally got the name right. Sister.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Right. So the arc of Vi over the course of this season is going to be at least partly about learning to let go of Powder. Right? Because, like end of season 1, Powder dies. She does die at the end of season 1. Symbolically by Jinx, like, choosing to fully inhabit the Jinx personality and let Powder die herself. Okay. So that's what the tease, like, this is a teaser, we should remember. So teasers have a tendency to be misleading sometimes, right? Like, they will make you think, oh my god, is this thing gonna happen? And then only to sort of, like, rug pull it out from under you at the last minute. So they could just be teasing. Like, they could just be teasing, they could just be trying to induce us into thinking that, oh my god, they're gonna kill each other, right? Like, oh my god, they're gonna be torn apart and everything's gonna be terrible forever, no possibility of a good ending. And no little final teaser stinger thing. Okay. Hang on, let's just have that again. So this is the aftermath of devastation, presumably in the council chambers, it looks like.
Your council is dead.
Your council is dead. They very conspicuously don't show anything whatsoever related to Jace or Victor. Like, we see Heimerdinger briefly, but nothing related to Jace or Victor whatsoever. They are completely absent from the teaser. And Bessa says, your council is dead, except, you know, presumably not Jace at the very least. And if Jace survived, he didn't have any of his Hextech gear with him. That implies that something saved him from dying, which, again, goes back to, like, Mel with the golden tattoo doing the thing, which very much looks like a Sonya's hourglass sort of thing. So I'm sort of holding on to that still, that it's gonna be Mel survives. Maybe Jace survives because he dives in trying to protect Mel, and then whatever magic she has that's meant to protect her protects both of them, but everyone else dies. And that's... Because now I'm kind of convinced that Caitlyn is going to lose her mom. I'm convinced that Mrs. Kierman is going to die. Okay. Right, so that's something else here then, because Vi is walking across, like, this battlefield with Chemtank brutes on the ground. So that's not the council chambers. Maybe that's the Enforcer headquarters, something like that. I see a stage pulpit thing back here, which sort of looks like the kind of stage that maybe Jace would give a speech from or something.
Wrath must be met with wrath.
I mean, it's also possible that Mel is dead, and that's why Ambessa is so fucking determined to start war, out of vengeance for her dead daughter. That's not impossible, although I doubt it. I'm just looking for if I'm spotting any characters in the crowd. I'm not. Okay.
You will have justice.
Okay. See, so that would be the battle that Vi is stalking through the aftermath of, right? Like, they're attacking whatever the hell this building is. The gold flex on there sort of makes me think it's something associated with Mel, because she kind of had that architectural style thing with the gold effects and everything. I don't know. Clearly, Caitlyn is there already with some enforcers, so they're looking for something. They're investigating something. Maybe they thought Jinx was there. I don't know.
I will lead the strike team into zone with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx.
This would be from the fight scene between Jinx. Like, if I were to take a guess, you know what I think? I think that that thing that looked like the climactic fight scene between Jinx and Vi, I think that's at the end of the first arc. That's like episode 3, the end of episode 3. That'll be when that happens. And there's a whole bunch of shit yet to happen for the rest of the season. I'm gonna predict that right now, is that's not the final battle between Jinx and Vi. Nothing like that. Partly because Vi doesn't look like herself yet. She's wearing that ill-fitting enforcer uniform thing that she's got going on. She doesn't look like herself yet, so I don't think this is like the final battle. Okay, so Singed is holding a scalpel as they approach him, which implies that he's been operating on someone. So maybe this is a thing of, like, the police are about to apprehend Singed, and that's when he unleashes Vander. Like, he's been operating on Warwick, and he's, like, wakes him up and says, well, I have a friend who I should bring with me. A big rage Vander attack. Civica. And a really big chem tank guy, who presumably Caitlyn's gonna manage to take out with, like, one shot or something like that. Looks like she's got the rest of her squad, the Vestaya, the girl, the guy with the shield. I really like this guy. Look at him. With the little, like, with the fucking comb over and the hat on top of it. That's lovely.
Any agents still loyal to Silco.
And the implication of the voiceover is that he's still loyal to Silco, right? Like, so he'll be an enemy of both Jinx and Civica, and his eyes here are purple, which thing, maybe he took Shimmer before jumping into this. Civica, by the way, I think Civica is with Jinx, because look at that arm. With all the purple... Wait, actually, those look like purple... Yeah, no, she's with Jinx. For a second, I thought it was purple flowers, which meant, like, oh god, Karina Varasa? But no, she's with Jinx. Look at the decoration on her arm. The little... Like, also how brutal it is now. With, like, this looks like fish bones, right? Like, and with the little decorations and the beads and the colorfulness, she's with Jinx now. Nicely rendered to... save that for the animation breakdown. I need to save some of this for the animation breakdown. I keep just getting drawn into it. I'm not 100% convinced that that's from the scene with Civica and the Chem Baron, but maybe it is. Hey, Echo.
My sister is gone.
Vi might be lying here. Like, this might be a thing of Caitlyn questioning whether she's able to do what needs to be done to stop Jinx. And then Vi sits there lying, like, my sister's gone, I'll never get her back, sure, I'm committed to the mission, absolutely, just let me come along so I can find her first, before any of you people get to her. So maybe that's what's actually going on here. So Heimerdinger seems to be reacting to some kind of explosion, and it's blue-tinted, which tells me Hex Tech. And then, a boy, the man, the beast, the hunk of meat. Warwick, Warwick, Warwick. Oh, I'm so excited to see him.
This has to end.
Hextech bullet.
Jinx!
Vander, Vi, Powder. I think this is Jinx drawing out the history of what's happened to her, her memories. Because this is Vander carrying Vi and Jinx across the bridge. That is Vi and Powder. Jinx, I should say. As kids, happy together. And then what the hell is... What is that? Is that her vision of Caitlyn? I don't know. Hey, is that a statue of Janna? I think that might be a statue of Janna. Or I might be wrong, who knows? I can't really tell from here.
Finally got the name right.
Hang on. Pow. That's the monkey. That's the monkey that blew everything up, right? Like, that's the moment when everything went wrong, and she's standing on top of a pillar of the moment that everything went wrong.
Sister.
I can't tell. Is that... That's Milo and Clagger. With X's over them because they're dead. Yeah, so, like, this is very much... The storytelling here is, like, this is Jinx backed by that moment, right? Like, this moment is informing what's happening here. Which, again, makes me think... Oh, that's Silco dead. Which, again, makes me think that this is, like... This is the end of Act 1. Vi does not look happy to be doing this. Jinx looks fully feral, but, like, look at Vi's expression here. That's not, I'm gonna kill her, that's... That looks more like despair to me. Like, she looks like she's about to cry. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. I need to do an animation breakdown for my main channel now. So if you want a lot more analysis of this, head over to my main channel in depending on how fast I do this, a few hours. And it'll probably be there. Season 2!